My name is Tony Ortuño. I'm undocumented and queer, and I'm a recent graduate from California State University in Long Beach.
Hi, my name is Miguel Montalva. I'm Undocuqueer. I graduated with my MA from Cal State LA in sociology.
Hi, I'm Giovanna Alcantar. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Long Beach, California, and I just recently graduated high school.
Hi, my name is Victor Perez, and I just graduated from high school and planning on going to college. I'm from Mexico. I'm undocumented.
What makes me a fierce Undocuqueer is that I am the first member in my family to be open about being Undocuqueer, and I've been able to take control of my own life.
What makes me a fierce Undocuqueer is my determination and my active pursuit of my higher education.
Is that I'm reconnecting with my family. I recently graduated from college, and I continue to dance traditional Mexican dance.
Is the community that I am in, like the center, the youth program that I am. So basically, the people I'm surrounded by.
Undocuqueer is a combination of two words, undocumented and queer.
Coming out twice. Coming out as being gay, that's like one difficulty, like coming out to like my peers, my friends and stuff like that. And then coming out as being undocumented.
And connecting them is representing just the intersectionalities of both communities, both LGBTQ and immigrant communities.
So basically I'm like struggling through two things, not just one thing.
The challenges that I face as an undocumented person in the LGBTQ community is trying to make those who only come from the mainstream LGBTQ community about our challenges as immigrant people with simple things like driving without a license.
My whole life I've been wanting to be a member of the military, and the fact that I'm undocumented deprives me from that opportunity.
Having them understand that we have to come out twice to the people around us as both queer and undocumented.
I had to define my own identity in the LGBT community because I wasn't comfortable with what I saw and what was being projected.
Nobody knew. Like, basically they said, well, you don't have an accent, like you can't be undocumented. And I'm like, well, I was brought here when I was little, so I picked up the language.
Having them understand that it's very difficult with our own families, with traditional immigrant communities. They aren't as accepting to LGBTQ people.
The family, like, supposed to be there for you, but really, if you're gay, like, that's like stereotype and be like, that's a sin and stuff like that.
The challenge that I face as an LGBTQ person in the immigrant rights community is fearing homophobia from the people who come from those traditional families and communities. And also knowing that I may not always be represented through policy or through organizing, that my identity as a queer person is not always talked about in these immigrant movements.
I celebrate my Undocuqueer identity by being who I am. I embrace my own identity. I've learned to love myself, both my undocumented side and my LGBT side.
I celebrate my Undocuqueer identity by just being myself and not taking shit from anyone. I stand up for who I am, and I am enjoying life in every single way possible.
What I'm receiving, I want to like give it back to those younger kids that are like struggling through it, like to be like their mentor and stuff like that. So I think I celebrate by giving back to the community.
Continuously acknowledging that my identity is something that's developing on a day-to-day basis, that I may not always understand where I stand as an undocumented person, but that I can learn from the challenges that are put forth.
Easy. How's it going, guys? No, easy, beautiful. Come here. Easy. Fácil. Fresca. Bonita. Come girl.
Perra, escandalosa,
Gorda.
atrevida,
Chichona.
ajá, entendida.
No entendí. atrevida.
Yo soy sucia,
Perra,
escandalosa,
sucia,
atrevida,
fácil,
fresca,
gorda,
perra,
puta.
sucia,
Perra,
escandalosa,
gorda,
atrevida.
no entendida.
Somos Jotas.